If she's just gonna follow us. We need a museum to go get more things in case we need to bring anyone back to life. If we use the thing.
A control console. If this is a library, then this must be where you search and retrieve data. Robbins. Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden.
Any hints about where?
On the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means.
Part of
It's
entrance
pretty
gotta be
vague.
the piece we're missing, right?
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one, even woman, is...
You said that already.
Thanks.
Dolphin chemist! My dude. With the 23 months.
Panz is on PogChamp.
Panz is on PogChamp. How you doing, my dude? What's wrong, Kizron? Why can't DC stop now? What are you talking about, Kizron? Like, this is when Dolphin normally stops. I usually stop like 7 hours ago. How is the PoE going? Have you lost track of time, Kizron? Why should you sleep? Almost to 96, that's great. Alright. Where's Maggie? Maggie, come have a look at this thing. I want this piece, Maggie.
Shallow indentations.
Where'd she go? Maggie? 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 You need sleep eventually? I don't know. Maybe. Is she, like, deliberately walking away from me? So, come here.
Robbins. Have you learned anything about those metal plates?
The shapes are all significant in their written language. They're also rich with symbolism in their culture.
But you have no clue what they have to do with navigation, right?
Oh, Maggie to the alien.
That's right.
That's a
I'm
good
a
call.
clue-free zone on that one.
Thanks.
Although she might not be able to speak to it. We could try. How do we get to the alien? That's to the tomb one, isn't it? Map tram. Probably doesn't matter because we'd always take the light gate, I guess. Tomb tram. No, 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 no. Tomb tram. Tomb tram. Tomb
Nothing
tram.
happened.
Wait, what? Oh, it's here. Can't stop listening to a Justin Bieber Johnny Cash mashup. Hey, maybe this will help. Hi, Dolphin. You gotta sit first. Sit. Sit first. Where's your good girl? Where's your good girl? Okay, you can have it. Say hi, Dolphin. Into the tomb. Dogs turned out to be such a good species. They did.
Robins.
Why does that dolphin cry?
Never mind.
Tears of joy? Tears of joy, yeah, nice. Oh, look, he helped her up. That's sweet. Yeah. So here's the gold set of beads.
It's the remains of a huge creature.
I don't only have one crystal. Now, Maggie, speak to the alien.
Here's where my alien education either pays off or we die.
Die?
As long as I don't accidentally offend him, we'll be okay.
Aklash Park.
He says, open your mouth, which is their way of saying speak.
You do the talking, Maggie, so you can understand each other.
Speak.
Okay.
We want to go home.
That is the wish of all living creatures. It is a vain wish, for there is no true home. All intelligence wanders and has no rest.
The probe you sent out brought us here. We want to go back to our home planet.
Another one of our terrible mistakes. We sent out those probes when we thought we had found the glorious secrets of the universe. We could not call them back. Thus, I remain here to warn all those who come in answer to an invitation we wish we had not sent.
That sucks.
Warning us won't do any good unless we can get back home to Earth to tell other humans.
There are two ways to protect your planet. One is if you return and warn them to stay away. The other is if you never return at all. Which warning do you think will be more effective?
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from Space-Time 6 where they have gone, they would rebuild this starport. They would make a crystal ship which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
Why not?
There's water everywhere in these islands. Waterfalls, pools, and the sea all around.
We love the water, but now my people live in an eternal desert, neither drinking nor thirsting. If only they could thirst again, and then drink. If only they could dive into the sea and hear the roaring of the waterfall.
The creatures who live here now, did you people know of them, or did they come later?
Millions of years have passed since then. What once were pets or companions have followed their own evolutionary paths. They have become as beautiful or as terrible, as clever or as stupid as it was in them to be.
Imagine becoming as stupid as it was in
The
you to
monster
be.
who captured me. Are there any more of them?
That one did not evolve. It was made. And there are as many of them as are needed.
Who are you, Honored One?
The bringer of misfortune.
That's not a title I'd want
Please
to have.
tell me who you are.
I am the doer who undoes, the creator who uncreates. And yet, I would gladly be the destroyer who undestroys.
The destroyer who
The dangerous
undestroys.
one who protects.
Speak plainly. Tell us who you are.
Once, I was hailed as the greatest
My name
mind
is
my
Pat.
people ever produced. I tried to bring them power and happiness. I gave them power to leave this world, to leave their bodies, to enter an existence as pure mind, eternally perfect. But I could not give them the power to return and reclaim their abandoned bodies, their decaying world. They are lost and cannot return.
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for names? My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely have power over me. I rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all. Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory to live after me.
The map helped us find you. Did you create it?
It was created by those who now wish only to find themselves.
Why is this inscription in another kind of writing?
I did not write it. I would not have written it.
What?
I can read it, but the meaning isn't clear. It speaks of something
Hey,
hidden.
Mikey J-Star. Yes, it
It
is.
was the first achievement on the road to my greatest error, the one that condemned my people.
The light bridges are magnificent. We never dreamed that people could walk on light.
Ah, yes. We were happily surprised at how convenient those light strands turned out to be. If we had known, we would not have bothered to build the trams.
If you were surprised that the lights could be used as bridges, what did you create them for?
When all the bridges are complete, the eye will see.
When you say the eye will see, you aren't talking about our eyes, are you?
An eye that can see the 3 dimensions of time, as well as the 3 dimensions of space. It will show you beauty beyond belief. But once you have seen Space-Time 6, will you ever see Space-Time 4 again? The eye may be open,
What is
but the
space-time 14?
mind hasn't the strength to see.
The language of the library was a great achievement. It was so clear and surprisingly easy to learn.
The greater the idea, the simpler and clearer the language needed to express it.
Did you invent the life crystals? To raise the dead is the greatest achievement we've seen.
What raises the dead can debase the living.
Are there side effects to the crystals?
What the crystals create is not a life.
The 4 dimensions of this plane of existence? Okay. What's 5 and 6
So when
then?
the life crystals restore you, you aren't really alive?
They restore the cells and the organs, but take away all that made the life worth living.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
Second worst? What's the worst then?
The metal plates we found. What are they?
They are authority and power. Each shape has a meaning,
They're this-
and
Yeah,
when
without
they are
hair.
fitted
All
together,
started because we stuck our
they
tool
have a
in.
new meaning.
If we put the control plates in the triangle, what will happen?
You will open the door to beauty without boundaries, and to trouble without end.
Oh yeah, the probes. I reckon.
What are the ghosts we saw? Are they alive?
My people all travel to the realm of Space-Time 6, where 3 dimensions of time join to the 3 dimensions of space. It is
Space-Time
indescribably
6.
beautiful, but they can build nothing there. They can create nothing. They just exist, on and on with empty lives and hearts that long for this hard and stony world.
The ghosts are your people, then.
Their connection to this world is so slight. They can disturb the energy in the air. They can make themselves visible for a few moments. But they can't build anything here. They will live forever. But it is not life.
Is it
Hey,
impossible for
Zanza.
your people to come
Yeah,
back?
man, 5 hours to go.
It takes enormous strength of will to leave that place and come back to this one. They have all tried. They have all failed.
How you doing, man?
And now they have been away too long. They have lost the physical memory of how to live here in Space-Time 4.
Why did the ghost lead us to you?
Some of them foolishly hope that if I help you open the gateway again, you might have the strength to lead them home, to let them remake
tell us
their
how to open the
bodies
gateway.
here. But I am sure that all that would happen is you, too, would be lost in Space-Time 6.
Better than being lost here. Wait, that's it?
Thank you for helping us.
I will only have helped you when you give up your foolish plan.
But we don't want to stay here.
We're not giving up.
My only consolation is that true death comes closer with each dying.
Good job of translating, Maggie.
He
Zanza,
speaks
my
very
dude.
slowly and clearly. But I'm
Thank you
also
so much for the
pretty
10
damn
gift
good.
subs. Welcome Balthamos, Steel Shark and Zarak, Tellerus, Clown Shoes, Zergos, Afael, Scarthus, Rephium and MZ. Thank you so much, Zanza. Much love, man. Much love. It's been a very generous day. Yeah, I know. It's been very cool. Yeah, it sounds like Space-Time 4 is 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. Space-time 6 is 3 dimensions of time, so I don't understand how that works. But I'm a pretty simple guy. So...
Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before.
Aw, thanks, Sansa.
But now I can
Appreciate
see the
that, man.
relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
Robbins.
No, don't speak to her.
Never mind.
So the only thing I can think of is that weird thing on the beach. But it's just not doing anything. Is it out here? This.
I can't use these two things together. It's shimmering. A light that doesn't seem real. As if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
Can you look at this inscription, Maggie? Does it say anything that might help?
It wasn't clear to me before, but now I can see. Boston. It exactly describes that strange field of almost
Nice.
light.
What does it say?
It's a set of instructions. Now it makes perfect sense. I just twist this.
Everything's so simple when you read the directions.
If we didn't know better, we'd think that island had been there for 1,000,000 years.
Maybe it has.
What was so important that they left us exact instructions on how to get here?
That.
Maybe
Right
that
there.
metal plate over there.
Yep, that's it. Grab it, dude. Let's get out of here.
That's the fourth one. If it's like the metal plates on Attila, these four should fit together in that triangle matrix.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that putting them together will take us anywhere we want to go.
You have the most cheerful thoughts, Ms. Robbins.
If you had been abducted by a monster and then half drowned, you might be pessimistic too.
But you lived, didn't you? And your hair looks terrific again.
You sure know how to make a girl feel good.
We'd better go find Brink again. In case these metal plates do the job.
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter, more dangerous.
We're smart too. Let's go.
Three-dimensional time? Parallel universes be one of like we've got one dimension time right now. Goes forward. Okay, in a straight line. So a second dimension's off to the side. So maybe parallel. But the third one's like above it. That kind of doesn't make as much sense.
Robbins.
Might also explain
Never
why
mind.
they didn't go into the detail of the two other dimensions of time in this game.
That was a powerful one.
Commander Lowe, can you hear me?
Get to the
Brink,
chopper.
we're looking for you. We've got the last of the metal plates and we...
Listen to me, Commander. I'm trapped. I need your help.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock. You must have been there. You're the one who's been turning on all the light bridges, aren't you?
I know where he is.
Hold tight, we're on our way.
Hold tight! Very funny.
We just ignore him. Seems like the perfect time to ignore him. I think I just went 270 degrees around the circle.
We'd better go find Brink again. In case these metal plates do the job.
Wait, he wouldn't do it?
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston.
Sure, we can leave him.
Worse than the
We
monster.
put the metal plate in and we go home.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter, more dangerous.
We're smart too. Let's go.
When it came time to pick a username, why didn't I choose Underpants? Down under and pants. Also underpants. People are asking and wanting questions. Because I'm like I said before, a simple fella. You know, low brain power. Can't come up with puns like that. That was a good one, Zanza. See, Chromo's painting somewhere in the background. That's how you make a pun. How old is my beard in months? Oh, wow. 90? How old is my ponytail in years? Probably 1, I think. I did have a long ponytail a few years ago. Like I hadn't cut my hair for, I don't know, like 5 years or something. Because same as growing a beard, I'm lazy. And I don't know, I went and got my hair cut for some reason. And then I've sort of just keep getting it cut ever since, but you know, beard stays. It was longer than this in bad internet. This is probably this is the longest it's been in good internet, yeah. You miss the good old bad internet days? You can still see the bad internet Panz on YouTube.
You've just got your hand jammed in the rock? I thought you were in real trouble, Brink.
When would it be real trouble, Commander? When it's your hand?
I don't go sticking my hand in the cracks.
I was reaching for a life crystal, and then the rock shifted. My circulation is cut off. No blood is getting to my hand. You can't pull me out, Commander. Don't leave me to die here, even if you have to cut off my hand.
Bad
Don't be so
internet
dramatic,
Panz
Brink.
has a special
Nobody's
place
going
too.
to cut off your hand.
Don't make promises you might not be able to keep, Maggie.
Oh man.
Are you
Bad
serious?
internet Panz
He's just got a stuck hand.
experienced Ascension 15
It's
with
a
only
race to
3
see
acts
whether
of fire,
gangrene
and it
kills
was
him before he
amazing.
dies of thirst or starvation.
You'd cut it off.
Of course he would. The military trains you to recognize necessity and do it.
It would be easier if I had anything to cut it with.
Shovel. Use the
Chew
shovel.
it off then!
Oh, I would, Brink. But human teeth can't bite through bone.
Oh, I got a
After all
jawbone.
that's happened to us, this may be the most
We're gonna
horrible.
cut off his arm.
Do something, Commander! Do it now!
We did move, and our place that we moved from got fibre before the house we moved into. Yeah, I was so upset. Mrs. Panz felt really bad about that. There was something I was going to say something. Brink is Steve Blum. Yeah. Oh, if you want Chrono Trigger, it's actually behind in the daily requirement of suds, and the challenge will fall off without we get there. So people need to show up more often and put their daily suds in. You ready? We've cut people's. Oh, it was that survival game where we had to cut that old lady's hand off and she had a stump, and then we had to cut her foot off. Ready, Brink? I'm gonna saw it off.
You're going to saw off his hand with a jawbone?
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The teeth are razor sharp.
What about anesthetic?
Do it, Commander!
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Brace yourself, Brink.
Oh, dolphin. You ready?
I can't believe you endured so much pain without fainting.
I'm fine. But I'll need more crystals.
Oh, come with us to the Triangle Matrix. We've got all the metal plates. You think it's gonna take us home?
You don't know where it's going to take you.
I'd rather gather more life crystals.
What if it does take us home, Brink? What if we can't come back and get you? Do you want to stay here forever? Then what will happen to your research into the life crystals?
Yes,
Just that
I see your point.
hacking, cutting
I'll
noise.
go with you to try out these metal plates. But if it doesn't get us home, then you
With a
two
hint
will
of-
stop interfering with me from then on. All right? You agree we have a deal?
Agreed.
All right, all right.
At least they didn't zoom in on the action. You know, leaving it off screen was kind of okay. The 24-month badge should be a P with a beard. Oh, that's amazing, man, with that hair. Brink's been kind of sus the whole game.
That should do it.
Do what? What's happening?
Nothing is happening, that's what.
That's not exactly nothing, Brink.
It's a door. You think
Oh, what's his
Earth is
name?
on the other side? I think nothing is on the other side.
What did you
Dang it,
expect?
I know,
The tooth fairy to
yeah,
come
the
and fly
android.
us all home? The door opened. Let's go see
Bishop?
what's in there.
Bishop.
We had a deal. I came, these metal plates did not take us home, and now you will have to leave me alone forever. You gave me your word, and I expect you to keep it.
Oh, Bishop
He
was the
is
android in
definitely
Aliens, the
insane.
second movie. Okay.
Is that your opinion as a journalist?
It's my opinion as a sane person.
We won't get over there. So earlier in the stream, the first time you take one of these trams, he gets out and he goes, "Oh, now I know what my hamster feels like." Samwise Gamgee. Hey,
I
there's the
saw
green hole.
something like this in the museum display. This machine was the greatest of the inventor's achievements.
What does it do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think it might send us home?
Right now, it's doing nothing.
Whoa.
It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap.
I was going
There's
to
a
put that in.
signal here, but I'm not getting a clear reading. It doesn't point in any direction.
Yeah. There's a console there too. Yeah, I can't use these two things together.
It's a row of crystalline devices. Robbins. We've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
There's something else we can do.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you.
Well, it's not Brink either.
I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
Thanks. Robbins.
No, get out. I want to speak to her. She's just
Never
in the way
mind.
of the door. No,
Robbins.
I don't want.
Never mind.
Wait, is there a light bridge to that one? Hang on. I feel like there should be a light bridge to that one, right? Drink every time you can't use two things together. Oh man, you guys would be. I need to call an ambulance. It doesn't look like there's another way out. I would have thought there would have been.
Robbins.
No.
Never mind.
It doesn't matter which one we go to. Well, the tomb's probably the best one. The tram takes forever to get there. Come on,
Robbins.
dude. No. Stop it.
Never mind.
Just ignore her. Just get drinks now? There's nothing wrong. You have drinks now. We had a beer earlier. It was nice. So I speak to dude in. Oh wait, I don't have a thing, do I? Ah, dang it! Because when I went to get crystals, I thought he was going to pick up a bunch, and he picked up one. Let's go this way. Out onto the bridge.